over here at Champion Garage, and today we're back on the Lightning, and I'm going to be removing the oil pan today. I've got the heads done. I haven't picked them up yet, but I need to go ahead and replace the oil pan gasket, and I'll probably go ahead and replace the water pump and try to get as much water out of the block as I can today. So stick around and we're going to start filming this. Also got to put some of the this engine did not have any of the dowels for the head for, you know, as far as the guide, so I'm going to also and I did have to jack the engine up, and what I did was just jack on the bell housing, and I took 2 bolts out of the bottom of the engine mount on that side, and then on this side I just took the straight through bolt and just picked the engine straight up. I cleaned the valve cover, under the turkey pan, that little valley. I cleaned that out, and I've got the water pump on now, and I'm getting ready to tighten it and torque it down, and that'll have me pretty well done for this time. So maybe next week I will be putting on the heads and probably the timing chains, timing cover, and that sort of thing, just to kind of get everything buttoned up where nothing can get in the oil pan or down in the engine. I'll probably go ahead and put the valve covers on. I'll probably go ahead and put the turkey pan in and stuff like that, just keep things from going in, you know, the things that I do have gaskets for. The heads will take a while, just because it's a pretty big torque sequence. I do have all ARP stuff, so it's going to take a while. Probably won't get it all done next week. It'll probably be several weeks. I still have to order all the supercharger gaskets, and then I still have to order the exhaust manifold gaskets. I'm thinking about putting studs in, and I know I told you last video I was looking at maybe putting some of those MMR guides in. I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. We'll see. They're pretty expensive, and I don't know. We'll see. But I really don't think it's necessary, and they're brand new anyway, so we'll see. I've got to do some thinking about that. All right, well, thank y'all for watching, and again, probably without heads on is the only way to do this. I don't think you can get the engine up high enough with heads and stuff on to do the oil pan, so you probably have to pull the cab or lift the cab. So anyway, I'm going to continue to work on this, and I'll put you on the time lapse. This video, I know I didn't do a whole lot, probably didn't show you enough, but I mean, today I got the oil pan on, and then with the sump O-ring, put the new sump O-ring, which comes with the kit. Again, I don't think you could do this with the cab sitting on it if the heads were on. So I took advantage of it. The oil pan wasn't leaking. However, when I pulled the timing cover off, there's that little O-ring that sits in there, and it was stuck to the bottom of the timing cover. Well, it pulled it off. That's just part of that. I'm probably gonna really consider watching how I silicone that. I may not even silicone the front timing cover due to that fact that to the pan, because it may leak. I don't know about you guys, but every time that I don't put just a little bit of silicone on that, they leak. So I'm hopefully won't have to tear it back apart, my plan anyway, but if I do, I do. So next week, I'm gonna go ahead and post this video, but next week what I'm gonna be doing is putting the heads on. So all I've got to do is clean the mating surface on the engine, and need to probably go ahead and order my my exhaust manifold gaskets and get them in, because next week the heads will be going on. So there's a lot incorporated with that, obviously the cams and timing chains. So it's going to be a pretty big job. Again, I'm just doing these on Saturdays around work. So it's going to be coming along. I'd say within another 3 weeks I'll have it running again. So stay tuned for that. I'm really looking forward. Oh, I want to tell you what I found out with the heads. Last video, if y'all remember, I was really wringing my hands at what had happened with the heads. The heads, when Johnny Lightning built the engine, whoever done his machine work back then had a dull blade, a dull reamer, and so when he punched those holes to seat the valves, the guides there, whatever blade, whatever reaming tool that he used for that, it was dull, and it actually funneled where the valves go through, and so there was actually, you could see the gap in the top. So oil was obviously running right down on top of the pistons on multiple cylinders, but especially number 8. That, unfortunately, was an issue since day one. But like I say, today we're done, and everything's accomplished. The engine is back in and bolted up, and got quite a bit of things cleaned up on the top of the front of the engine. And I did go ahead and replace the water pump. The water pump actually wasn't bad, and I put it actually in a box back there, because it only has less than 1,000 miles on it, so I've got a spare water pump if I need it. But I just went ahead when I was there and put a new Motorcraft water pump on it. So next video, like I said, look forward to putting the heads on, and I'll keep y'all right with you. Like, subscribe, and comment. Hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.